Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Means of payment. Payment can be defined as the process or means of settling financial or business transactions. It also refers to the settlement of outstanding debts between a creditor and a buyer. Factors determining the method of payment includes the total amount of money involved, the cost of the means of payment, the urgency of payment, the type of account kept by the debtor, the safety of the money, the date when payment is due, and also the distance between the payer and the receiver. There are various means of payment or settlements for financial or business transactions. These various means of payments includes the legal tender, the payment through bank, the means of payment provided by the post office, the businessman's means of payment. The legal tender. A legal tender is a form of payment by which a creditor is compelled by the law of a state to accept in settlement of debt. This is referred to as cash, and it is the commonest means of payment. Coins and notes are legal tenders because they must be accepted by a creditor for debt settlement as required by law. These legal tenders include the banknotes and the coins. Banknotes are slips of papers or currency notes issued by the banks. They have their origin in the receipts that goldsmiths gave for precious metals deposited with them. Coins are precious metallic currency made of silver. They can have a public stamp placed on them and are always in different shapes. Coins are homogeneous and indestructible. Payment through bank. Payment through bank could be done through check, through the standing order, through bank drafts, through credit transfer or bank giro, through the traveler's check, through the certified check, through the direct debit. A check is an order written by the drawer to a bank to pay on demand a specified sum of money to the person named in it as payee. It is portable. Checks are demands on the bank by the account holder to pay the stated amount. All institutions accept checks in settlement of debts. The standing order. The standing order is an order or instruction by an account holder to the bank to pay a certain sum of money on his behalf at regular intervals to a named person or organization. For example, insurance premium. It can be paid weekly, monthly, or quarterly. A bank draft is a check drawn on a bank. A bank draft is a safe means of payment. A draft is a check drawn on a bank by itself or its agent. It is used by a debtor when his creditor is unwilling to accept a personal check. The debtor pays the bank for it at the time of issue. The credit transfer or bank giro. Credit transfer is also a method of payment whereby a customer's bank pays directly into the bank account of the creditor. He already has the name, account number, and address of the bank of the creditor. It can also be referred to as a payment made on instruction to a bank to credit a creditor in the same or other bank. A traveler's check. A traveler's check is an order drawn on commercial bank which travelers and businessmen can use as means of payment in the settlement of debt. To prevent misuse, they have to be signed in the presence of the bank clerk who issued them and countersigned when cashing it. A certified check is a check which has been ratified by the bank on behalf of its customer to guarantee that the check will be paid. It is also a means of payment. And also, we have the direct debit as a form of payment through the bank. Direct debit, which is another form of payment through the bank, is a transfer system in which a creditor, by agreement with the debtor, gives instruction to the debtor's bank to pay him a specified amount by debiting the account of the debtor and crediting his own account. This is good for products in which quantity delivered are not constant. Then talking about the means provided by the post office. Means of payment provided by the post office include the postage stamps, the postal orders, the money orders, the telegraphic money order, the postal giro. Postage stamp is a means of payment by which small sums can be sent by post. Postage stamps are used in settlement of small amounts on items being purchased, such as sending for samples. Post office accepts commission for this service. The postal orders. Postal orders are means of payment provided by the post office for transfer of small sums of money. Postal order of fixed denominations can be bought at post offices. A commission known as poundage is charged on postal orders purchased. The sender fills the names of the person to be paid and can only be cashed by him. It is not negotiable. Money orders. Money orders, which is another means of payment provided by the post office, are issued for larger amounts of money than postal orders. Money orders are issued out after completing a form at a post office. It is good for a person without a current account. Commission is also charged on the money order. The telegraphic money order. The telegraphic money order is used when it is desired to remit a sum of money as fast as possible. The cost of dispatching the money ordered by telegram will be charged to the sender. The postal giro. The postal giro is a means of making monetary transfer through the post office. All accounts are kept in such a way that debts can be settled by transfer from one account to another or through giro checks. Here, people open accounts with the post office. Now, the businessman's means of payment. The businessman's means of payment includes the bill of exchange, the IOU, which is also written as IOU, and the promissory note. The bill of exchange is an unconditional order in writing addressed by the seller to the buyer, requesting the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand a certain sum of money at a particular time. The IOU or IOU is a written acknowledgement or undertaking of an outstanding debt. IOU is not a legal document. It is a non-negotiable evidence of debt consisting of a written account. The promissory note. The promissory note is an unconditional promise written and signed by a debtor to a creditor agreeing to pay on demand a certain sum of money to the creditor at a specified date.